Good afternoon, children. Yesterday we were discussing about the types of the sex determination, isn't it? In that one, I told you the theory of heterogametogenesis or theory of heterogamesis. According to the theory of heterogamesis, so there are two types of the sex determination, namely male heterogamety and female heterogamety. Yesterday, by taking an example of XX, XY type of sex determination and XX, XO type of sex determination in a grasshopper, I was explained about the male heterogamety, isn't it? Simply to remember, in case of the male heterogamety, the male which produces two type of the sex chromosomes. So that's why it is considered as a male heterogamety. Okay, remember XX, XO type of sex determination, best example grasshopper, and XX, XY type of sex determination in Drosophila and man is best example for male heterogamety. After that one, let us discuss about the female heterogamety. Okay, so here in this case what will happen? In this type, female is heterogametic, that is ZW, and male is homogametic, ZZ. Okay, the female is heterogametic, that means which produces two type of the allosomes, or we can also say heterogametic. What about the male? Male produces homogametic. Here is the best example. If we take an example of the birds only, or we can also say commonly the common chick. Okay, so note down, in common chick the diploid number of chromosomes 2n is equal to 78. Okay, in this type, female, as I said, the female bird is heterogametic, that is ZW, and the male is homogametic, that is ZZ. So the female produce two type of the X carrying Z and W chromosomes, whereas the male ZZ produce only one type of sperm carrying Z chromosome. If the sperm carrying Z chromosome fertilize with the egg carrying Z chromosome, the zygote develops into male. Did you got it? Then, and if the sperm carrying the Z chromosome fertilizes with the egg carrying W, the chromosome, the zygote develops into female. Okay, so you can write down and work out. As I said yesterday also, consider the parents. Male, write down 2n is equal to 78. If you write down in the number of the chromosomal pattern 76 AA, that is autosomes plus ZZ. Okay, just write down the female 76 AA, that is autosomes plus ZW. Okay, so then write down during the formation of the gametes what will happen, that is of the number 38A plus Z, and other possibility in case of the male also similar, 38A plus Z, isn't it? Then comes to here female. The female, as I said, it is a heterogamety, 38A plus Z, and there is another possibility 38A plus W. Okay, now write down during the formation of the fusion, that's the offspring, there is only two possibilities. If 38A Z fuses with the another 38 A plus Z, then there is a possibility of again 76 AA plus ZZ. So what is the possibility of the sex? That is, yes, male. And as I said, another possibility, yes, if 38 autosomes plus Z fuses with 38 autosomes plus W, you can write down 76 AA plus ZW. That is the female. Okay. So this is how we can find in this case, the birds are commonly known as the common sheep. The male is homogametic, ZZ, and the female is heterogametic. Okay, write down in bracket Z and W. Okay. So in your textbook they are not given actually. You can note down. Try to work out ZZ and ZO type of sex determination in the butterfly. I will give you clue. In case of the butterfly, 2n is equal to 20. Okay. And you can ask me, sir, is there only one type of butterfly? See, there are numerous number of species of the butterflies. Okay, in case of the butterflies, common butterfly, 2n is equal to 20, but it will be varies until, okay, 268. Yes. So, but generally, you should know how to work out on the basis of the chromosomal number to determine the sex of the organisms. Okay. Yeah. So let it be. So this is about the type of the sex determination in case of the insects. Okay. Yes. So then after, let's move towards the another important topic. So this is they will ask separately. Okay, the sex determination in man, or we can also say the sex determination in humans. The sex determination in humans, it is also best example for male heterogameity, so that we can easily understand and work out how it will be. Okay. So as I said in the beginning, in the last class, the sex determination mechanism in case of the man is XX and XY type of sex determination. And you know very well that out of 23 pairs of chromosomes, 22 pairs are exactly same in both males and females. These are autosomes. Yes, and remaining one pair is responsible for determination of the sex of the individual. They are sex chromosomes, or we can also say that is allosomes, isn't it? So it is mentioned clearly. Yes, a human has 23 pairs of chromosomes, that is 22 pairs of autosomes plus one pair of the sex chromosomes. A pair of X chromosomes, that is XX, if it is present, then it is sure it is called female. Then what about the X and Y chromosomes? If the XY they are present, then it will be surely it is a male. So on right side we can identify how to write down the diagrammatic representation. Yes, as I said, if you write down in the male, that is 44 autosomes plus XY. Then there is a possibility of two type of the gametes. That's why I said male heterogameity, 22 autosomes plus X. Then another possibility, 22 autosomes plus Y. What about the female? Yes, 44 autosomes plus XX. Whenever it is undergo meiosis, that is during the formation of the gametes. isn't it? That is 2n46 number of the chromosomes is get converted into 23. Okay, yeah. After the fusion, if 22 autosomes plus X, if it is fuses with the same gamete, then there is a possibility of 44 autosomes plus XX, which gives rise to the female. Then if the 22 autosomes plus X, if it is fuses with the Y, then there is a possibility of the 44 autosomes plus XY, which is gives rise to the male. Are you getting? Yeah. So this is how exactly, as I said, a pair of X chromosome is present in the female, whereas the presence of an X and Y chromosomes are determinant of the male characteristics. So that during spermatogenesis among males, two types of the gametes are produced, isn't it? So out of that, the 50% of the total sperms carry X chromosomes and the rest 50% has the Y chromosomes beside the autosomes. So the females, however, produces only one type of ovum with an X chromosome. Okay. So what about the another case? Yes, there is an equal probability of fertilization of the ovum with the sperm carrying either X or Y chromosomes. In case of ovum fertilization of the ovum with Y chromosome carrying sperm results into a male offspring. Are you getting? Thus, is evident that it is the genetic makeup of the sperm that determines the sex of the child, so that it is also evident that in each pregnancy there is always 50% of the probability of either a male or a female child. Okay, so that means there is an equal probability. You cannot guess in the beginning only. Okay, so either it will be male or female. That's why generally you must have heard about the God gives the children. Oh, that is nothing but the fate of the sex. It decides. It is based on either the gametes combination, how it will be. Okay, so the sperm determines whether the offspring should become the male or female. Okay, so this is how exactly we can identify the sex determination in humans, and easy to understand also. Okay, yes. And there is another important topic. Okay, the sex determination in honeybees. See, comparatively to the other type of the sex determination, it is quietly different in case of the honeybees. I will tell you how. See, here only the diagrammatic representation is given. You can identify the queen. In case of the honeybee, it is generally fertile. Okay, because it produces diploid, or it containing diploid number of the chromosomes. But when it comes to the drones are generally, they will be containing only haploid. Yes, this is a quite different comparative to the other one. That's what I said in the beginning only. Okay, and the queens does not guarantee that always which produces only haploid only, but so it is based on again the formation and fusion of the gametes. Okay, And remember, it is based on the number of the sets of the chromosome an individual receives. The fertilized egg develops as a female, then there is a possibility either they become queen or worker, and there is another possibility an unfertilized egg develops as a male drone. It is called parthenogenesis. Okay, so that means the sex determination in honeybee is based on the number of sets of chromosomes, that is haploid or diploid, the individual receives. Okay, but generally the female is diploid, having 32 number of chromosomes, and the male is haploid, having 16 chromosomes. Okay, and an offspring formed from the fertilization of a sperm and an egg developed into, there are two possibilities, either queen or workers, both are females. Okay, an unfertilized egg develops into a male, that's what we call a drone. So that is by means of parthenogenesis. Okay, where we discussed about this parthenogenesis, do you remember? Well, we are discussing about the fruits. In the beginning I told there are two terminologies. Parthenocarpy is related to the fruits, parthenogenesis related to the development of unfertilized egg into an organism. Okay, so repeatedly, so this topic they will ask in the competitive just to confuse the students. Okay, and if you know properly, there is no need of confusion also. And as I said here, there are two possibilities. This method, the sex determination, we can see both haploid and diploid, isn't it? So that means, so this method of sex determination is also called haplodiploid sex determination. Okay, why? There are, see here you can identify the females are diploid, 32 chromosomes, that is 2n. In case of the females is 32 chromosomes, and males are haploid, 16 chromosomes. So this is called haplodiploid sex determination system. Okay, and in this system the males produce sperms by mitosis. Underline the terminology. See, this is very important. In this case, the males produce sperms by mitosis, and female produces eggs by meiosis. Okay, but remember, the males produce sperms by mitosis, they do not have father and thus cannot have sons, but have a grandfather, can have grandsons. So this is amazing. You cannot believe, but still it is true. Okay, so this is how. So if you take an example, or if you consider the formation, consider, as I said, the parents, females with 32 chromosomes. If they undergo meiosis, then there is a possibility of the 32 is of the number, they will become 16 and 16. What about the males? Males, they are containing chromosome only 16. They undergo mitosis. They will not undergo meiosis in case of the male. They undergo only mitosis. And if the 16 from the female fuses with the male 16, so then it will be gives rise to the 32 number of chromosome with female. If it is only the male, again it will be gives rise to the 16 number of chromosome, will be gives rise to only 16, then that is male. So this type of the sex determination is considered as haplodiploid type of sex determination. Okay, so let it be. Next class we will continue. See, today what we were discussed. Today we will discuss about the sex determination in humans, okay, as well as the sex determination in honeybee. Okay, so and I told you about the male heterogamety and female heterogamety and the sex determination in humans. Also we were discussed about the that is haplodiploid sex determination in honeybee. Okay, so let it be. Next class we will continue the remaining things. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.